Okay, I found the coolest place here in Prescott. It's called the Founding Fathers Collective, and Grant is one of the co-owners here. Grant, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is, I'm gonna tell you, not just a man's kind of place, it's a whole community kind of place, which is really nice. I love it. How'd this all come about?
Yeah, so my business partner, Jesse Burke, and I bought the building back in 2018. Took about 2 years to develop, and it really was designed by his wife. And so it's a phenomenal place, welcome, awesome place for everybody in the community. Brings people together, all ages, jiu-jitsu and a gym, and there's a lot of stuff that just attracts all sorts of people.
It is. All right, we gotta go back a little bit of history before we go in here, because
Yeah.
you used to actually be a hairdresser.
Yep.
Served in the military.
Yeah.
Came back, and you're like, I'm gonna open a barbershop, but then all of a sudden you realize, well, no, I'm sorry, you want to open a salon, but you realize how many salons were just in this area?
Yeah, and I think in the Tri-City region there was about 160 or 170, and there was like 11 or 12 barbershops. And so I started with a barbershop. I grew up from 1 chair to 2 locations and 9 chairs in about 14 months. Had it for about 4 years, brought Jesse on as a consultant, and then after about 4 or 5 months of working together, we're like, hey, he's my yin to my yang and vice versa. And so we bought the building behind us, and then we built out all the other concepts inside. We opened in October of 2020. Almost 2 years, another couple days, so yeah.
I like it. Well, you know what? Let's go inside, take a look.
Cool. Thanks for coming, man.
Okay, Grant, we're here in front of the John Hancock. What is this place?
Okay, so this is what kind of started all of it. So John Hancock Barbershop, 8 years ago, 1 chair shop, grew it to 2 locations, 9 chairs, and it really was the precipice for everything you see here at Founding Fathers. So we opened Founding Fathers about 2 years ago, like I had mentioned, and this place is open 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. We have a team of 12. We stay about 95% busy. We won Veteran of the Year business for NACOG a couple years ago. We won Salon Today, top 10 salons in the country last year, and we're a barbershop. So
that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's a great little place. Okay,
thanks.
Let's go. What's our next place you want to go to?
Let's check out Merchant Coffee.
Let's go.
Okay, so now we're at Merchant Coffee. So this is one of the concepts here in Founding Fathers Collective. We ended up partnering with Provision Coffee down in Arcadia. Phenomenal coffee. They provide all our coffee. We brew it up here, not roast it, but brew it and make it. And actually, I think we have one behind you. It's not necessarily coffee, but I know something that's your favorite.
Yes, hot cocoa. Ooh, I like this, especially on these nice days up here where it's nice and cool. Come up and enjoy it. I love it. Now, not only do you have the coffee shop, you also have a merchandise shop, right?
Yes, so down the hallway we have a functional fitness gym and a jiu-jitsu academy. And then behind us over here we have Liberty Mercantile. So just a lot of goods that we have kind of representing our brand. And then we also have trying to support local, either Arizona or American-based businesses. So just knickknacks and stuff that men or women would like to purchase.
Well, there's something interesting behind the Founding Fathers. Let's talk about that, because the John Hancock, the Merchant, of course, the areas in here. And why is that?
So everything was started with John Hancock Barbershop, and as we were coming up with a name and a concept of how do we tie it all together, we really didn't want to make it campy like Disneyland or something like that, and kind of kowtow to John Quincy Barr, Benjamin Franklin, whatever. So we went a little deeper into the history of things, and Merchant Coffee is where the Declaration of Independence was read to the public for the first time. Okay. Liberty Mercantile is John Hancock's ship that he used to use to raid the British until it was sank. And then the next spot we're going to is City Tavern, which is where the Declaration was written to the written by our Founding Fathers. And then they would walk next door and have coffee or whatever. So we'll head over to City Tavern. I'll show you the wall.
All right, let's go. Grant, I set my hot cocoa down. Very good hot cocoa.
Thanks.
Because this is the...
So this is City Tavern. So it's the largest self-serve tap wall in the entire state. I think at this point we're number 5 or 6 in the country. So it's 65 tap wall. So we have beer, kombucha, wine, non-alcoholic, alcoholic, you name it.
Oh my God.
But anything you want. You'll see kids in here and adults, and my son's like a huge fan of the root beer, so you name it. So I'm going to show you one of my favorites.
Okay, and the way this works is how?
Yep. So you check in at the counter, you get a bracelet like this, leave your ID card up at the front, check in, you get a bracelet, has a limit on how much you can kind of serve yourself.
Okay.
You grab just a glass down here, rinse it off, and then you simply just scan it. This one's Stoic Cider. It's a local Williamson Valley made company. And just pour it underneath. You stop whenever you want. So you can kind of walk through the whole tap wall and you can self-serve, sample a bunch of different stuff. You're not stuck with an 18-ounce pour, 16-ounce, or 12 of something you don't want. Take a sip.
All set to go.
All set to go.
I
It's
like
pretty
that.
good.
Okay, this is the only spot you got here for drinking alcohol. We can say that because there's another little space you want to show me.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We'll come back to the cigar rooms.
All right, let's go. Whoa. All right, this is my room right here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Grant, what do we have in this room?
Okay, so this room originally started out as more of a flex room for the barbershop for our members, and really didn't take off. Gave it about 4 months. A lot of our members were like, hey, we just want haircuts in the normal shop. So we turned it into an executive room people could use for a little bit. Still didn't do much, and so we're like, hey, let's turn it into a cigar and whiskey lounge. And so you have a bunch of whiskeys obviously up here on the wall. You have a little cigar, humidor over here. You have some whiskeys back there that we pour. So kind of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, and then Saturday and Sunday mornings we do mimosas and Bloody Marys, and really just use this space for that kind of customer service and stuff. So
Man, this is such a beautiful place. Also, I have to bring this up. The picture in the corner is kind of important here, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So one of my good friends, Damian Nunez, we used to be hairdressers together back in Missouri, and he moved out here about 8 years ago, helped stand up the barbershop about a month and a half or so after I started. He's a phenomenal artist, and he took some photos of Jesse, my business partner, and myself, and then he turned it into that nice art piece that you see there. So just a phenomenal artist, but represents obviously the brand and Jesse and myself, so pretty cool.
I'll tell you, this place feels so comfortable. I mean, coming in here, it's a community as we see people working, doing different things.
Yeah.
And just a great place to relax and come and enjoy.
Yeah, good place to collect people and then sit and talk and conversate, so it's good.
All right, there's one more place you have to show me. You said that you're very proud of this because it's definitely a relaxing area where we can grab something to eat and then just kind of chill.
Sure.
Grant, how nice is this? I'm telling you, I got a little bit of the drink. We're sitting out here on the patio, which is just amazing, right by the creek.
Yeah, we own about 100 yards of the creek space downtown. We have 3 different tiered decks. So we have fire pits down here. We have the middle one, more for families and entertainment. So cornhole and putting greens, and then top deck. So really brings people together. You can sit outside, enjoy outside weather, 9 months out of the year. So
I know, sun came out perfectly just to sit out here, relax and enjoy yourself, and stay a little late, stay a little early and everything. I love it. And the food carts out in the, of course, the parking lot, the food trucks.
Yes, yeah, we usually have 2. They start about 10 in the morning, go until 9 p.m. So yeah.
I love it. This is it. It is the Founding Fathers Collective. Tell them where you're located.
So we're at 218 North Granite Street in Prescott, Arizona, 86301. You can find us at foundingfatherscollective.com. And we're open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 11 or 12 p.m. every night.
There it is. Cheers.
Cheers.